My friend, it's always great seeing you because it's like whenever I see you, it's always either your commercials, because there's 1,001 different commercials of you on television, or we're doing this interview just before the big race here in Toronto, or it's afterwards because somehow you in this race do really well, man, because if you're not in fourth place, you're in third. You're not third, second, or winning. There's something about this race and you that connects.
Yeah, we've had a good stretch the last 3 years for sure, but we earned it because we had a stretch for about 5 years before that where this race was really cruel to me, but it's nice to kind of be on the other side of it. You know, I love getting the chance to come home here, and so many drivers in the IndyCar series are from other places. They don't even get the chance to race in their home country, never mind their home city. And you know, to be able to come back to Toronto where it kind of all started for me. My love affair with IndyCar started at this race when I was a kid. My dad bringing me here when I was still in diapers, and to be on the other side of the fence now and putting on the show is great. And the support from everybody in Canada has just been overwhelming for my entire career. I mean, 9 years in now, and the country, I still feel it every time I get in the race car. I still drive, you know, with a ton of pride of being Canadian and wanting to do well for all the Canadian fans. And I'm excited to be here in July and try and get a few more steps higher than the last time.
I know you've answered this question before. I'm going to ask anyways. Do you feel more pressure at this particular one because it is home?
You know, there's definitely a lot of attention, and I think ultimately an athlete of any kind puts so much pressure on themselves to perform. It doesn't matter where they're doing it. We don't have the same kind of home ice or home court advantage feeling because we don't have one track that I race at more than anybody else. We all race all the same tracks the same number of times, and you can feel the energy, but you don't hear them the same way you do. And we've got these loud Honda engines making all this noise in the back, so you don't get the same quite experience. But you know, like I said, more pressure maybe not because we put so much pressure on ourselves, but more attention certainly, and I think the emotion attached to it is so much higher. So a bad day feels a lot worse here in Toronto. A good day feels a whole lot better. So we're hoping for a good day.
The weather has been crazy in Toronto. It's been hot. It's been cold. It's been rainy. It could rain, be hot, rain, sunny, rain. Anything can happen on this day. Are you looking towards that? And as we've talked before, the corners on this race can be incredible. It can make the difference in how you take them. Are you thinking about that? And of course, as I said earlier, are you thinking about the weather too?
Yeah, I mean, the weather plays a huge part, especially on a street circuit like here in Toronto. The different surfaces and the corners, like you were saying, react differently to moisture. And we've had to do it before. We've had a couple races here that were in the wet. It's a challenging place for sure. So you're definitely looking forward to the weather, looking ahead to see what it's going to be, trying to plan accordingly. The hope is always that it's going to be dry for us selfishly, but more importantly for the fans. No one wants to sit and get soaked in a grandstand watching a race.
Now, I'm trying to remember, were you in fourth place or third place last year?
Last year was fourth, and it was third the 2 previous years.
Okay, so what do you think made that difference to be in that top 3 and top 4?
You know what? Honestly, the first year it was a bit of good luck. We had a lucky yellow that got us into position. The second year, we had a really strong car. We qualified well. We raced well. And last year, same thing. I mean, honestly, had it not been for a bit of contact in the first lap, we probably would have been on the podium again. So the last few years have been good. They've been strong. Our team's been decent on street circuits in general. So we just need to kind of keep that up and try and carry that momentum forward. You know, we've got a bit of a streak going here, and I don't want to break it. I want to make it better.
All right, my friend. Well, look, I'm going to let you go. I know you got more interviews to do, and of course, you got races to take care of. Look, all I can say is congratulations. Thanks for all the interviews we've done over the past couple of years. But more importantly, thank you for the excitement, and thank you for representing Canada the way you do on the track.
I really appreciate that. I try to do Canada proud, so I appreciate it.